Good afternoon, welcome to part 2 of my fire video series. We've done the Cybertruck in Texas. Now it's time to do a Land Rover in Wales. This time, not an electric Land Rover. This is most likely a diesel. So, Land Rover bursts into flames as young children are locked inside. A quick-thinking stranger smashed the windows of a Land Rover Discovery and freed 2 terrified children trapped inside the car before the car burst into flames. This sounds exactly like what we had happen just the other day with the Volvo. Remember, we had that heroic gentleman who went into the back of the car to save 2 kids. Same thing, car has deadlocked itself. One man has been hailed a hero after he used a 6-iron golf stick to rescue 2 children trapped in a burning car. Quick-thinking butcher John Mackey used his golf club to shatter the windows of the Land Rover, which had 4-year-old Cody and her 11-month-old brother Brian trapped inside. Terrifying. John, who's 58, managed to free the children just a minute before the red Land Rover Discovery, and I'm pretty sure it's one of these. I'm pretty confident it's a Discovery Sport. This is the one that is shown on the article. Now, I think they've chosen that image because that's the actual car. I couldn't prove it, but I suspect it is. So I think that makes it 2015 onwards, Land Rover Discovery Sport. Anyway, where were we? It burst into flames in Scotland. Why am I reading this on Wales Online? Because Wales Online is a crap newspaper that only wants your advertising clicks, so they pull interesting clickbaity stories from all over the place. At least I'm honest when I do that for YouTube, and I try to add a little bit of extra information. They just want your eyes on the article. They're just scum, these local newspapers, aren't they? Well, they're not local, that's the point, they're all owned, but not doing it in this video. The mother, Alex, had left the vehicle when warning signs appeared on her dashboard and smoke began emanating from the bonnet. So it's the bonnet area where the smoke's coming from. Just another Jaguar Land Rover product that has caught fire from the bonnet area. There are a lot of these. Take your pick. There's so many of them catching fire at the moment. As she attempted to get her children, the vehicle's deadlocks activated due to a suspected electrical fault, leaving her outside while her children were locked inside the vehicle. Absolute worst case scenario for a parent. She's unable to break the windows herself, could see the fire under the car's bonnet rapidly intensifying. However, John's arrival on the scene ensured the children were rescued just in time. Alex, the mother, said if it wasn't for John's cool head and quick actions, the kids would have had no chance of surviving the fire. He is a hero. John, you're a legend. If you're watching, get in touch. Let's get you on the channel. I had to break the windows. I tried to break the windows with my keys. It didn't work. I was panicking so much. I really needed some help. He knew what to do and he didn't mess around. So the window was smashed and Cody and Brian were out within a couple of minutes, which felt like a lifetime. I'll bet it is, Alex. Flipping heck, that is terrifying. She concluded, I was frantic because I could see the smoke coming from the bonnet. It was obvious that there could be a fire starting imminently. It seems totally surreal now and my nerves are totally shattered, but I do want to give credit to John for saving my kids. So we've got 2 life-saving blokes within 2 weeks with car fires. John, who's a member of Crowwood Golf Club, and thankfully he had his golf sticks in the car. He was attending a family celebration with his wife when he spotted the car on fire. He said, I noticed a woman looking frantic on the road trying to get my attention. He pulled over, realised the severity of the situation, and he said, I stopped and I could clearly see there was smoke starting to build, so I knew we had to do something fast. After finding the doors locked, he took drastic action. My golf clubs were still on the back seat from my last round, so I pulled out a 6-iron and smashed the driver's side window, and the girl jumped straight in. She got the wee girl out and handed her out to me, and then she tried to get the baby out, by which time she was really upset and in a bit of a panic. Despite his concern that the car would explode, John helped the mother and her children into his car, reversing it away from the blaze. He said the fire was pretty intense within a few minutes, and by the time the fire brigade got there, it was totally destroyed. Anyone inside would have been killed very quickly. He said, I don't like to think of myself as a hero because I didn't have much choice other than to get the kids out of the car. I'd like to think the mum or another passerby would have managed to get the job done even if I wasn't there. John, you are an absolute hero. I am going to go on eBay right now and order myself a golf stick because clearly it's a handy thing to have in these situations. Make sure you've got something in your car that allows you to smash either your own windows or someone else's window if you see something out and about. So there we go, another Land Rover going up in smoke, another local hero who just happens to be quick thinking, and yet another vehicle that has burnt to the ground before the emergency services have even got there. Why are so many Jaguar Land Rovers going up in smoke? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is the interior photo of what was left of the car, and you can see the remains of, it's either a pushchair or a baby seat, or a combination of the two. Maybe it's one of those baby seats that you wheel around. Flipping heck, that is some scary stuff. Yeah, electronic deadlocks in cars. Clearly a bit of a problem. Thank you very much for watching.